Hello, hi guys. Whoa, that sounded terrible. I'm still getting over my sickness, but you know what? Today was the first day I was able to work a whole day, in like a week. So, I'm gonna call that a win. And since we're winning, we're gonna sit down and play fun with some art today. So, Thrifty Thursday. For those of you that are new, super welcome. Thrifty Thursday is where we use supplies that we have found at shops, and just kind of to show you don't have to have all of the money and all of the brand new things. You can find all kinds of fun stuff, really inexpensive, that you can be super creative with. So that's what we like to try to do on Thrifty Thursdays. So what do I have today? Check how cute are these cards. Now, sadly, there's only two different styles of birds, but that's okay, because they're adorable, and you can make them look like all kinds of different stuff. But check this out. 58 cents, you guys. Come on, man. You can't get any better than that. So, I've got this. We're going to make little notebooks again. Now, last time we did the little notebooks, we did a mass make, and I think we did 6. We're still going to do a mass make, but we're only going to do 3 this time, simply because that's all I had for the 6x6 paper pad that I picked up at a thrift store. So I think these look cute. And what I did, I cut how many do I even have? 1, 2, 3. I probably should have counted before. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'll count them as I'm making sure they're going straight up and down. But I took however many pages that I had left of that paper pack, and I cut them in 2-inch strips, and then I cut those strips in half in 3 inches. So what I'm envisioning is we're going to take a couple of cards, and we might do 2 together so that they're a little bit more sturdy. But we're going to make a little notebook, a top-ringed notebook like this. Bird on the front. We'll put a bird on the back. I do like the idea of putting 2 of these cards together, though, so it's a little bit more sturdy. I'm thinking 3 holes at the top, maybe some eyelets, and some jump rings. And then we'll do some decorating. Now, one of the rules that we try to follow is that we can use our tools. You're not going to ever find a crocodile at a thrift store, right? If you do, you're super lucky. But you're probably not. And inks, and glue, and scissors. Those kind of, basic journaling tools we're cool with. I did happen to get this embossing powder a long time ago at a garage, I think it was at a garage sale. So I want to kind of play with that. Last time I was at Create Exchange in Cedar Rapids, I got some metallic colored small eyelets, but we also have that huge box of eyelets that that we got here in Iowa City. So might do some eyelets. Got stamps. Don't have mini stamps. That's why I made sure I got some. Where'd the thing go? Where'd the other one go? Gosh darn it. I can't even tell. I lose everything. I just had it. Anyway, there's also the stamps that go with these stamps. I do have some laces and some buttons, and I got the hot glue gun out, and maybe we'll find some other pretty stuff to embellish these with. We could even, if we don't want to use jump rings, we could even use something like this to tie it together. But I think it's going to be fun. Oh, I think I see them. Here they are, peeking out from underneath my giant bin of, well, it's not that giant, but my bin of stamps that I got at a garage sale. Okay, here we go. We've got some little flourishy things. So first thing I want to try, because I don't know if this is even going to work, I want to see what this is going to look like if we try to do some embossing on the birds. So let's get our thing out of the way. And I don't know why I like to do this, because it's such a ginormous mess. But I like it. So I'm going to do it. Let's see. What could I use? Oh, don't tell work. I'm going to use a couple of pieces of paper off of my work pad. Don't tell them. But I work enough overtime, I think that I can steal a couple of pieces of paper without getting fired. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. So that's, oh, I got too many. Uh-oh, maybe now. I had to get greedy with my papers. I feel like it has been so long to just sit down and play, just for the purpose of having a good time. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just, I don't know. But that's what we're going to do today, is have some fun. Now I think my best bet, I'm going to use the glass here as a little bit of, where is my heat gun? Oh, clear over there. Okay. I'm going to use the glass as a little bit of a palette, and I'm going to paint this where I want it. Let's see. And it's not going to need to be perfect. I think this guy will be small enough. I just want to go over the whole bird and see. Let's see. Can we get enough there? I think. Oh, this is not the right. I'm making a mess already. All right, rethink that and go with a brush that's not sticking out everywhere, perhaps. I wonder if I can wet it and it will make it better. Yeah, I don't clearly buy good brushes. Well, this is taking way longer than I planned. What else do I have up here? I know I'm not the only one that's like this. That one's not too bad. This one's not too bad. Let's see. I'm not gonna have much time to emboss by the time we get this done. All right, I'm gonna go with this one. All right, let's pick up a good amount if we can. We're just going to paint right over our little birdie friend. I try to keep my head out. Sometimes I'm just really goofy that way. I get my head everywhere. All right, now we're gonna see if this is gonna stick, because it's a little, you know, it's got this shiny coating, but let's see. We're gonna try. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll just move on. So let's go with this fine clear. Oops. I think it looks pretty good. I can see where I messed up, but I'm also gonna just take my brush here and knock that off. Let's clean it up where we didn't want it, or I made the mess. I got a little messed down there too. Let's see what this looks like. I'm gonna hit it with the heat gun. It shouldn't take long. Oh, I got some up there too. So the key to embossing, I'm assuming you can. Let's see if I can get this in a way you can see it. That it is, I'm just all over the place. It looks like salt, kind of, at this point. So let's start heating it up. And when it goes shiny, that is when it has melted. Let's see, we're losing that. Losing the salt look, and now it's shiny. And he's got a cute little texture on him. Well, I like it. Let's try one. Let's try this one, but holographic. That probably won't work very well. Let this dry. Cool, not dry. It's not wet, it's just hot. Let's get this put back in. And I don't know why, every time you put your embossing powder back in, there's always something that gets in there. It's like it's been out for 3 seconds. How can it possibly have dog hair or dirt or something? Okay. Now let's do, I just want to see if this is going to work. It might just make it white and it's not good at all, but we're going to try. We'll see. I still got a decent amount over here on my little makeshift thing here. And you wouldn't have to do the whole thing. You could just do a section. I'm going to do the whole thing because, just because. Get his tail. And his wing, his belly. All right, let's see. Let's see how this does. Oh, Lordy. This might be an epic fail, but you know what? We got 52 of the exact same thing. I think we're fine. All right, there's glitter around, but it doesn't, oh my God, what a mess. Look at that. I have greenish, teal, blue, pink glitter everywhere. Oh, I missed. Oh well, that's why we have 2 pieces of paper, right? Okay. I don't know, I'm feeling a little sassy tonight. Maybe it's my cold medicine. All right. Excuse me. Thought I'd see if I could blow some of that glitter off, but you know, that's kind of silliness. Why would I ever think that that's possible? And now there's a fly on me. Ugh. All right, let's check her out. Oh, don't hold it like that. Even that's a little close. Okay, Glitter Bird. I can dig you. Aw, he's cute. That's Glitter Bird. Super cute. Just get any of the extra glitter off our little friend. Nobody wants that in their purse. Okay, he's super cute. Alright, so we've got one that is glittery, one that is shiny, and how about, oh Lord, don't overthink it. For the love of God. Let's just do, we're going to do one more of these, but in clear. And we're going to do it in this super fine one and see how that texture differs from the one that's a little bit more coarse. Right. Stick put that down there. Go all the way to our edge. You could do different areas and different colors. You could do all kinds of cute things. Where are you? Okay. I moved a little and then I couldn't see what I had there. Gotta use the right angle for sure to see that shine. And you could really go out if you wanted to make them fancy and do some black, do some clear, brown, gold. You could do all kinds of different stuff. It sounds a little bit like a messy nightmare, but there you go. Have a little embossing powder and some dirt. You're welcome. I guess I could just go like this, huh? But I'm not gonna get it all on there anyway. Well, I have a feeling this is gonna be the best one. All right. And we're just gonna do the front. We're not gonna do the back. Because we need to get on to the other fun things that we want to play with. If only we had unlimited time. I can't think of anything better in the whole world. And instead of holding it like that, my failure to use tools are ridiculous. If you have a little clip, do that. Keep your hands further away. Did I get it off? Yeah, I think we're okay. A tiny bit of difference in the texture. Not super noticeable, although this one does. Oh, here, how about if I hold it so you can see it? What a dummy. This one does look a little thicker of a layer, but not a whole lot. All right, let's get glitter. Get off. I don't want you anywhere near me. Oh, and there's that. But I put my hand right in the where it's at. That's helpful. Let's get some of that off of there. Okay, last thing I want to do is emboss my thing. I think I would cry a lot. All right, let's get that out of there. Make a big mess. Okay, next is, it's evening, so it's iced coffee, not morning coffee. Iced coffee. Cheers. All right, let's do some decorating. I'm thinking they'd be really cute with maybe a button. I have water. Oh, sheesh. Let's not do that. Here, let's go ahead and reinforce these guys right now before we do anything else. I'll knock my elbow. And I'm gonna do that first. What I do want to do is make sure that they're, well, maybe we want them opposite so that when you turn that up, yeah, like that, right? Okay. So I'm going to put some glue stick in for a little bit of sticky. And then we're going to go art glitter all the way around to make sure that we get a good grip, around the edges. And then we're just going to put a little extra there in the middle. just for good measure. Step down and quickly line them up, because you are not going to have much wiggle room from a time perspective. So, yep. All right, got them pretty well lined up. We're just gonna give them some pinches. Just give them some pinches. Now you do have a little bit more time than usual because there is that little bit of a finish. It's not super super glossy, but it's just enough to give you a little bit of time. All right, so we're gonna go this way. And obviously it doesn't matter which side you want to glue on. If you are new, what glues am I using and why? Glue stick is good for a couple of different instances. One, when you want to have a little bit of time to move, because it is, well, best slimy. That's probably the best way to say it. It's slippery, and it gives you a moment to maybe line things up. It works really good on thinner papers as well, because it is so jelly based. I don't know the right word. It's not liquid, right? It's not liquid. So when you're using those thinner papers where liquid glue would show all the lines and exactly where you put it, glue stick works better. Now, if you don't have glue stick and you only have liquid, that's okay. What you can do when you put your liquid down, you're just going to want to really spread it around. Use your finger if you don't mind the texture. You can use, a lot of people use credit cards. Not ones you ever want to use again. Gift cards maybe is a better way to do that. Or say that. And just spread the liquid glue around. Now with this you don't need to, but you could. And you just swipe your finger around. Get it smoothed out. If you're using this, something liquid like that on a thin, there. On a thin piece of paper, you definitely want to do that. Kinds of glue that you can use. You can use school glue. School glue works just fine. Eileen's tacky glue is very good. That gives you a little bit more working time. What's nice about this is Art Glitter Glue. That's the name of the company. It does not have glitter in it. It does dry clear. It grabs super quick. Like once you lay it down, you're not picking it back up. And I'm impatient, so I like to keep moving quick, and I know I can just keep on going, and I don't have to worry about it still being too wet. All right, so these are our fronts. We're gonna get our fronts done, then I will go off camera and I'll do the backs. You don't need to watch me do that 6 times. That's not any fun at all. Excuse me. All right. Let's decorate. I want to put, I think, a button. Let's find a little stamp that will be cute. I don't have a lot of stamps that are secondhand, so a little limited here to what we've got. So let's just grab an embellishment. Oops, I just totally ripped that. Not helpful. These clearly have sat for quite a while. I think these are all, okay. So now, tell me this, why do you need 4 of these? They're the same. You just turn them, whatever. Let me just turn them around. Where is my little stamp block? I don't even know. Again, it's somewhere. Oh, it's under the ink. Duh. All right, let's take those off. Let's just put a little flourish. Now this has, since it does have a little bit of a finish on it, I'm gonna use Stays On. This, once it dries, it's not going anywhere. Totally permanent. Well, I kind of smeared it, so there's that. Excellent. Did I get it on the other side too? No. Let's just put this guy up here in the corner. You probably didn't even get to see that because I was clear down here by my own face. Here. It's so slippery. Well, you know, 'tis what it is, I guess. It's a little slippery. We can always go back in and play around and do other stuff on there. Like, what else might we want to put on there? The stamps didn't turn out so great. Let's see, where's my Posca pen? Now I do have, let's get some markers out. We do have some markers. What colors do we want? We got yellow, orange. I don't really have much of those colors. I do have this kind of, it says green gold. I don't know, ochre. I'd call that. And let's go maybe this kind of cranberry color. It says magenta. Not this one. This one's a little better. Indian red. Let's go with those. Let's see if we can just make some fun up on our own to go on these little things. How about just add a little touch of color here. Maybe we want a little swipe of color here, some like faux stitching. These are permanent, we just need to let them dry. Let's just go around there. Remember, we also have stamps that we can put on, postage stamps. Oh my gosh, turn it around. I may have made it through the whole day at work, but I'm not saying that my brain is fully functional yet at this point. Clearly, I'm having issues. Reaching, doing it at an angle instead of just turning it. How about, let's see what our color is. How about some little X's? Just maybe up one side here. I'm not very good at mark making. Some people are just fantastic at it. I'm not. But I try. I try to do something that maybe will look a little cute. Let's put some dots. Maybe dots in both corners. Let's start from here. Would we do 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, they're not even. That doesn't matter. And maybe on this one, we can just color in these and maybe that guy. Just for a little something else. Okay. And we all know what we do. If we don't like it, we cover it up. So let's get out a couple stamps. Let's just grab a handful and see if there's any, if there's any that we like the colors on. I'm just making a mess. There we go. Look at, that's a nice brown one. That can go. There's a little bit of blue. That kind of brought some blue out that looks really cool. Do we have a, I'm sure we do. I know we've got a bright blue one somewhere. That's kind of cool. We've got this brownish one. We could go, we got some green. This is kind of a dark brown. Could use one of them. That's a bluish. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's not the right colors. Let's see. Blue. There's our buddy George Washington is blue. Here. Canada. That's okay. Let's go with that. All right, so let's get our little blue stamp on there. And now with this, I'm just gonna put it on. I am gonna use this though, since we're gluing onto a semi-shiny surface. So I'm gonna use my art glitter glue. And I want to get this all the way to the edge. And I know we're gonna have some squashing out, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to just get it clear to the edge and smooth it out a little. And then I'm gonna place him right here. I'm going to push him down gently. Oops, he's not exactly straight. Oh, tiniest bit of wiggle room because of the little bit of shiny surface. Cute. All right, there's that one. Get the glue off my fingers. Now, if it wasn't Thrifty Thursday, I might go for a label. I don't have any Thrifty labels. So he does look a little weird. Here, that's French. French people are glittery, right? I don't know. It seems to me that they would be glittery. Obviously, I'm not a world traveler. That's not true. I did go on a work trip once and went all the way around the world from Iowa to Chicago to San Francisco to Singapore to Germany to Belgium and then back to Chicago. And that was really, really cool. Do we want him up high? How about just right? No, it just looks imbalanced. I think I'm gonna do this one down low too. It just looks better there. Give a little, because remember we're gonna have our holes up top. And then we are going to have something stitching it together. So with this one though, I think because we have the stamp, we can go right here. Look at, he says, "What do you mean, Brazil? I'm not in Brazil." He's totally checking this out. I think I like the clear better than the holographic. Okay. I'm gonna go down a little farther on this one. Now I could have inked the edges to make them stand out just a little bit more. But the other thing you can do, now I didn't, excuse me, let's put this on our glue. I didn't put matte medium over the top of this. You could, but I'm just going to, so I want to be careful because it will soak in a little. I'm just going to go around it. And you'll see the edge picking it up. It's one of those nice little mixed media tricks. You can smear it, as I did right there, but you can also, make sure you can see what I'm doing here. You can see here when you do the marker, because that paper isn't sealed with a matte medium top, then it's going to soak a little bit into that stamp, and that's actually what I am wanting. So for these other two, I'm going to do this one. I want to do both of these in red. Is that dry yet? Yeah, somewhat. It may rub right off if I don't let it dry all the way. Okay. And if it does, you know what? It's going to look messy. And we don't mind messy because that's what we do here. So I am not concerned. I'll give it a good rub before I package them up for the next little art show. And if it comes off, then maybe they won't go to the art show. Or maybe they'll go to the art show messy, and they will be just fine that way. I like this little outline. And you could go all kinds of crazy on the layers of collage that you want to do. And it doesn't even have to be cards. It could be, we could make these out of masterboard. That might be a good idea. I've got that masterboard sitting over there that we made that I haven't done anything with yet. All right, let's get that glue out of our way. That out of our way. Scissors out of our way. All right. Now, I'm going to give these a few seconds to dry. I'm going to do the back ones, and then I will be right back with you. Okay, that is done. We've got our little sets. We'll go over here, or we could go like this. Let's see how much I can overthink this. Oh, that really doesn't matter, actually, because we're just going to put the holes in right now. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Nope, I'm going to use my tools. We're going to get them straight, and we're going to put clips on them so they stay that way. And then we're going to use this little guide. Oh my gosh, now I got the shakes. Thinking we could put the holes in the middle. Is that what we should do? Put the holes in the middle? Well, let's just do them a couple different ways. All right, let's mark our holes. I don't even know if that's straight. Is it straight? Yeah, straight-ish. We'll use the, oh, God, I itch. We'll use this guy, the little depth setter thing, to make sure they're the same depth all around. That's too close. Let's go a little further because I want room for the eyelets. Oh, come. All right, fine. It's going right there. Whoops, hold still. Sheesh. I can't see. I can't even see. I think that's about right. Okay. Now, let's do an assembly. Here's our little pack. And let's make sure they're at least the right side up. If there's words that are on there that need to be the right side up. That doesn't have any words. Nope, nope, nope. No words there. This way, no, no. I really don't care what order they're in, other than not having that on the front. I don't know why, just 'cause. I didn't know why. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to line this up where we want it. Well, I guess we've decided what's on the back. We're going to line this up where we want it. Come on. It does not have to be perfect. Tell that to myself with these straight lines. Nobody is gonna know. I'm not gonna know. Okay, now I'm gonna mark those, and I should be able to cut right through because we already went through some of it. Some. Yep. Oh, look at, I can line it right up with the front of the card. That weight of that paper is now gone. Or the thickness, is that what I want to say? The depth of that paper is now gone. I did it about in half, so I'm going to then line this up. And go like that, and go like this, and I'm going to do that again. If I can. Yep. Oh, look, it does, it works, guys. I wonder if I could have just done it all at once. I probably could have. All right. Now, I'm starting to question whether or not we want to do eyelets. Because we all know that sometimes these eyelets are a pain and they're squashy. We're going to try it. We're going to try it on this one first. Now, I've never had whatever brand this is. I don't know. But it looks like some sort of something or other. So let's see if we can manage to put an eyelet in there and not have it squashed to be a big giant mess. Oh, I don't even have this set on the right one. We need to be on, I always have to look. C3. I don't know why it's so hard for me to remember which ones go in there, but it is. I'm going to go with the gold since we've got that nice shimmer. And let's just kind of watch it and make sure it's not going to break. No, okay, so we're good. Let's, oh my God. Oh my God. Let's give it a good smash then so that bottom can get nice and flat. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do another one. And it didn't make a big ugly smashiness, so we're just going to be careful and we're going to keep going. I'm going to go slow to begin. Make sure it's straight. I don't know why sometimes they don't get on there straight, but they just want to like smash the sides, and that's not the same color. That is a different color. that's a different color too. Well, what the heck color do I got? Is it this one? Yes. I don't know what I'm doing. I think we're going to make the decision that if it's not the exact same color on the back, we don't care. Straight and not squashed. One more little dealio there. All right. Yeah, how cute. Okay. Now we can try to maybe use the same color. I think it's this one. I think it's that one. And I think it's this one. Huh? No. Oh my gosh. This is how my brain is going today. Not a single one of those are the same color. So let's keep the kind of greenish-y one. Make a big mess. I think this is correct, and I think that is correct. I believe it's correct enough. Okay, correct enough. So let's go ahead and do this, and then we're going to put him together. Oh, I locked it. Oops. Oh, that ain't the same. Oh, well. Don't care. We're just doing it. It's late, guys. We do not care. We do not want it to be wacko smasho, though. I don't even know what that word means. I don't know what I just said. Oh my gosh, go in there. Thank you. Okay, here we go. It's cute. There's our little notebook. Now, we're gonna put it together. I think what might be really cute, if we can manage, if I don't choke to death first, let's get one of our tiny, let's see which one of these will work. We've got some tiny crochet hooks. If you guys have been watching for a while, you know that was my dad's brilliant idea. And we're gonna see if we can string through this. So here's the concept. Let's see if we have it here. Let me think how we would want to do this. Oh my God, the shakes. Stop it. Do we want to start at one end, go through, and then tie? Why not? Let's try it. So I'm going to go through like this. I'm going to pull this little piecey here and hook it. And see if I can pull it through. Oh, I can. Look how easy that was. All right. And now, let's see if we can leave enough. And I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to pull it again. Oops. Oh my God, it's the best. That's why it's good to have fix-it folks and engineers and that kind of stuff watching your crafty channel. Because all the good ones do. Now, what I'm not going to like is that it's going to be uneven. Uh-oh. Here comes the cough. I think what I need to do, I'm going to pull more out this way and we're going to go through again. Let's grab this guy. We're going to pull him through carefully or not. Maybe if we go over just this way. There we go. Now, I'm going to go back through this way. It's like a figure 8. And then we need one more pull through to the back of this guy. So then, oh, whoops. So then what we can do, if I hold it a little bit, there we go. So we can then go up over the top, cinch that guy together, make a cute little bow. Let's tie it in a knot first. And now let's do a bow. It might be a little bit big. Let's go down a little. And okay, so here we go. Here is our little notebook. How cute is that? Super fun. Did I do that right? Well, he should have been the same side. Oh well, that bird's upside down. He's good. He's good. Well, since I have started choking to death, I'm going to finish up the other ones and then I will come back and show you how they look at the end. So I will be right back with you. Okay guys, I finished another one and I can't stop choking to death. But I came up with a different idea of how I wanted to do the third one, and I can't do that if I don't show you because that's not very nice. So I took this button. I want to use the button to put it together. So I took the button and I used my pokey tool to make 2 little marks that I can just barely see. I've got my paper lined up enough. And I'm going to punch holes through the whole thing. But I'm going to do it to make sure. Let's get this out of my way because I know where I want it. I'm going to do it to make sure that it's just, the pokey spot is just on the very inside edge. So that I know that they're not going to overlap. But I can still get my needle through the holes and through the button. Okay, so now let's put this guy on. Which one's on the front? So we need the yellow. For somebody who's usually semi-okay at spatial whatever, it's pretty bad at figuring out that you don't want the one on the inside on the back to be upside down. Not that we couldn't just, you know, I could have redone it, except that I didn't. And now I'm just trying to get done and hurry up and talk to you before the next coughing fit starts. Okay. There. The front and our back. And so let's see if we can assemble this guy. There's our holes. Look good. And those holes. And we can always just stick that guy through there to hold him for a minute. Maybe. Ha. That works. I want the knot to be in the back. So, here, again, tools. That's your tool to get it started, and then you use a clip so you don't stab yourself. I must be kind of tired. But I am kind of always a wing nut, so also there's that. And I realized I forgot. I was all excited to sit down. I forgot to eat dinner. So I'm gonna do that when I get done here. And I'll try to not hold this where you can't even see what I'm doing. All right, so there we go. We're gonna put that like that, and I want to go through again. I want to give it a little more than that. Can we get 3? Let's see about 3. I think we can. Oh, don't come through. Don't come off. Are you still on? Can I get you? Oh, I should have known that was going to happen. Will this little tiny one fit through there? Probably not. Oh yeah, it will. Come here, the rest of you. Come here. All three. Come on. Okay, got it. Seriously, now what is stuck? Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Let's not be ridiculous. Just rethread your needle. I have to have this close to my face because I'm old. There. Just rethread the needle and go back through. Now, if you're smarter than I am, you wouldn't have used such a teeny tiny piece of thread to do this. But, you know, 'tis what it is. I'm going to tie this in a knot. Maybe in another knot. I don't know, should this one go over the top? I can never remember tops and bottoms and overs, and I let go of the string and then I don't know, so I just do that. Now let's see if it works. It kind of works. Well, it was a cute idea. Yeah, there, see, look. It does. It does. We might have maybe been better off with maybe a longer, not quite so square. This might just have to be, you know, one for the, well, don't break it, goofball. We can always take it off. You can always take that off and use something else to put it together. In fact, you know what? I haven't choked yet, so let's take it off. It would have been a cute idea, right? But sometimes our ideas that are cute and look good aren't quite as functional, and that's okay. Because you know what? Look at it. It's not lost. Our effort is not lost. Here we go. We didn't bend anything. Too bad being crazy. What about this cute little piece here? We could totally do that. Let's see if I can get that through. Oh, wah. Let's reline this stuff up, shall we? about-ish. Okay. How long can we make this go on? Here. Can I see it? Kinda. Is there light? My husband was so silly. He's like, you should do a live. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I am such a disaster. If I couldn't stop in the middle and just walk away sometimes and pause, and the dogs and the kids and the whatever and the coughing fits, I would, no, not it. Not that I wouldn't have a good fun time with you guys. I'm sure I would, but get a hold of this well enough to pull it through. I might need to use the bigger one. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. I don't know, you guys. I'm losing my mind. I really shouldn't keep going, should I? We should be done. We should be done. I thought I had the blue out, but I didn't, and it just keeps going on. This is like the video that will never end. This is a little smaller. Let's see if this will go through. There. I mean, I could edit all this stuff out, but it's kind of, I don't know about you guys, but when I see that I'm not the only one that struggles, and it's not like a misery loves company kind of thing. It's just to know that everybody, it's not because we're new, it's not because, you know, we're bad at what we are doing. None of that. It's just everybody has those days where things don't quite work out the way they anticipated. Like this. But see, we went right through, we kept going, and we made it. And now we're going to put a little bow in this lace, and we are going to be happy with our final projects, because for the love of God, we worked for them. Nobody died. And they're cute. All right. There we have it. Whew. All right, guys. I think we're in a good spot. You're like, end it already, for the love. Oh, here it comes. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate you hanging around and listening to my raspy old voice. Not too long. And please do like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, chit chat. Love to hear from you, and we will see you guys all very, very soon. Bye.